Hello, everybody. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be disabled? You ever look at somebody in a wheelchair and see, like, I wonder what's that's like? Or you see somebody with a missing limb, or whatever birth defect, or some kind of thing that they have going on with them, and you kind of wonder, man, I wonder what it was like to be in their situation. And you can very easily tell what it's like to be in their situation. The best way to know what it's like to be disabled is looking at athletes, professional athletes. If you want to know what it's like being disabled, look at professional athletes and you ever ask yourself, wow, I wonder what it's like to be like them, to be able to be like LeBron James, to be 6'8" or 6'9", and just to be able to jump as high as they do, run as fast as they do, and do all the amazing things that they do. Now, granted, some of it's training, but a lot of it also has to do with just genetics. They were just born that way. Same thing with me and my disability. I was just born this way. And you hear a lot of like former athletes, that didn't really make it. They maybe went to high school, some college, some kind of never went professional, and they tell themselves, well, if I was 2 inches taller, I would have made it to the NFL. If I was a little bit faster, my coach had played me more. He wasn't playing favorites, but at the end of the day, you just weren't good enough to be in the NFL, to be in the NBA, and that's just the harsh reality. And it's the same thing as disabled. At the end of the day, you're not able bodied. You're just disabled, and that's just the way it's gonna be your whole life. And you can have surgeries, to help you a little bit. Same thing, I'm pretty sure in life you can have all the training and do all these things, but at the end of the day, sometimes a lot of these athletes are just have some kind of genetic. Um, they hit the genetic lottery. You can't train 6'8", 7 feet. You can't train natural speed. There's just certain things that you just can't train for. You can do your best and become the best you, but at the end of the day, you'll never be some of these professional athletes. And you hear and some do work hard. Some have you do have those outliers where they worked hard and they managed to make it in. Same thing like me. Like I work hard what I do and I was able to live a normal life for the most part. But that's not the case for all the disabled people. And so that's kind of like an idea of what it's like to be disabled. You see these other people do these things that you wish you could do, but you can't at the end of the day. And there's just no amount of surgery that's gonna fix it. There's really nothing that you can really do about it. But at the end of the day, you just accept it and you love yourself for who you are. Yeah, you're never gonna be Ray Lewis. You're never gonna be these professional athletes, but you can still be you at the end of the day, and you still love your life and still do other things. You can do things that they can't do, and that's the way I look at it in my life. Physically, I can't do the things that you guys can do. I'm kind of like limited. You can say I'm imprisoned by my body, but my mind isn't in prison. I still got my imagination. I can still have my creativity. I can still use art. Just different forms of writing. Just there's other ways I can go about it. And as I do physical things, I'm more creative with it. I'm not gonna be able to work out like you guys do. I'm not gonna be able to train like the way you guys do. But I can do it my own way and get the best of my ability. And that's at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. So I really don't try to envy other able people, nor should you envy other people in your life. They have what God gave them. They have what their innate abilities, and you have your own. There's some things that you do that you're just born with that naturally you're good at that you can do that others can't. And so you can say, being disabled, you could be in prison, or what, you can look at it as, what, these are my limits, and I'm just gonna embrace my limits. But I've also have other places where I'm limitless. So there's just ways to look at it. The best analogy I guess I can tell you really is just athletes. How you see them do these amazing things. They hurdle over people. They do these crazy things, and you can't do it. But at the end of the day, you can still do what you do. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.